Dope, man. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes,
Perfect, man.
sir.
Let me ask you a quick question, man. I appreciate you doing this, man, and taking some time out to chop it up with me, man. I want to jump right into it. Um, did y'all have I want to sex you up before y'all got the deal, or was that something that y'all did after y'all got your deal?
When we were getting our deal, we did not have that song. The movie New Jack City was being filmed while as we got signed to Giant Records. And so, right as soon as we got signed, they asked us if we were interested in working on a song with Dr. Freeze and Spider Man, who had already been working with Belle Biv DeVoe. So, I was a huge fan of Dr. Freeze's anyway, and Belle Biv DeVoe. Um, but they asked us if we wanted to work on a record for the movie, and Freeze sent us a track with a hook on it, and they showed us some of the scenes to the movie and let us write with them and work on some things. And so, no, we didn't have the song first. We just happened to sign our record deal at a perfect time when they were just finishing up that movie and were putting together the movie soundtrack.
Dope, man. So did you write it by yourself, or did you all have a hand in writing that song?
We all wrote it with Dr. Freeze. Dr. Freeze wrote the hook, and he had two verses, and then we wrote two verses. We didn't know he had written verses already, so we wrote verses and used the same hook. He wrote verses, and we recorded them all. And the record label liked both versions, so that's how there ended up being two different versions of the song.
Dope, man. So I heard that you said that you were in the studio, so it looks like you're still cooking up. So I looked online somewhere and I saw that you guys, or you, there hasn't been an album since like the '90s or the early 2000s. Why is that?
Just a lot of things going on. I needed to get sober. There was a lot of things going on, and all of us not seeing eye to eye as far as what direction we wanted to go, which lasted all the way up until about 3 years ago, honestly, when Mark and I started parting ways. We just didn't see eye to eye on the direction. He kind of wanted to go more of a dance, four to the floor, disco type of sound, and I wanted to stay true to the R&B hip hop stuff with the hip hop doo-wop harmonies and that whole thing. I kind of wanted to continue to do what we do, and he kind of wanted to get with the new times and change with the times. And I just felt like the fans wouldn't appreciate that as much as us just trying to stay true to ourselves. So we just didn't see eye to eye. He'd worked on music in the past, and so had I. But I'd never actually really pulled the trigger on any official music. But so I've got some stuff from the archives that I'm kind of updating, and I'm writing some new material. And yeah, I literally was upstairs working with Hamza Lee, which he was a producer on I Adore Mia Moore. He's from Oklahoma City with us. And so that's who I was working with. And I don't know if you can see me sweating, but my wife's like, you're supposed to be on a call. I'm like, oh my God. So again, I'm sorry, man. I don't usually make people wait. I just had no idea. And I just happened to hear from her. And I was like, oh my God. So if you had to wait a long time, my apologies.
Man, I'm just happy that you jumped on, man. I respect your craft. I respect your voice, man. I respect that y'all came from Oklahoma City and y'all took it all the way to the top, man. So based on what you said, are you saying that
Thank
you quit the group?
Well, I sold my portion of the trademark to Mark Calderon because he tried to, I can't say a lot about it, but we had a court case at the school. I wanted to move forward with Color Me Bad, but also have a solo project. Mark did not